When was the last time you watched a movie on a DVD? Do you remember? I mean, now there's Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, Peacock, HBO Max, Apple TV, Prime. Wait, how many of these are there?
Squid Game is not like anything else on television.
In a new series on HBO Max.
Unveiling new streaming service Disney Plus. It will bring top movies and shows direct to you.
The amount of streaming services is crazy. Everyone who has any desirable media is making their own streaming service just to cash in on this craze. The reason that people have switched to streaming services is that it is much cheaper than cable. But with all these streaming services, now people are afraid that home entertainment will become as expensive as cable. But it's not just movies and TV. Now, with Airbnb, anyone can turn their home into a subscription service. Now, more than ever, people are living in their own subscription service home. Airbnb allows people to rent out a home anywhere across the country, which is great for traveling. But in places like the Outer Banks, nobody can buy a house because all of the properties were converted into Airbnbs. Now, this would not be a problem if residents could just pay rent to Airbnb, but because tourists are willing to spend so much more money on a vacation rental, it is not affordable for local workers to actually live in these Airbnbs. This has also caused a worker shortage in the Outer Banks. But then there are cars. What about your car? Well, now there's Uber for that. Uber is a service that allows for you to call a car to come to wherever you are and will take you to wherever you want to go. Uber has experienced a surge in users since the pandemic. This is because a lot of restaurants are only selling their food through Uber Eats, and due to the new illness, a lot of people have been less open to going into restaurants. Uber has effectively killed the taxi industry and created their own taxi industry, including just themselves. Now, Uber isn't a subscription. Or is it? Introducing Uber One, a subscription for Uber. That's right, a car subscription. Another fantastic example is video games. To own a video game, it might cost $60 each. That's a hefty sum, but you get a lot of hours of fun. Well, if you purchase Smash Bros. Ultimate for $60, then you will probably want to play with your friends. Introducing Nintendo Switch Online. For a few dollars a month add-on, you get access to all online services for all games, and also many NES and SNES games. This sounds like a great deal of fun for only $4 a month, but you still have to buy all the games first. But what if you didn't want to buy all the games? Enter Xbox Game Pass, a fantastic deal where for only $15 a month, you get access to over 100 games and also get to play all of your favorite games online with your friends. Xbox clearly sees the value in this because they spent more than $68.7 billion to acquire Activision Blizzard, which is a smaller gaming company. And considering that Sony is worth $140 billion, Xbox was willing to spend roughly half of their whole entire competitor just to get access to a few games for their Game Pass. Now, Xbox Game Pass sounds like a great deal, but the problem is when you end the subscription, you lose everything. You lose all your saved game data, progress, and currency. Everything. You cannot access it again unless you rebuy the pack. If you ended all of these subscriptions, you cannot watch any more TV, you cannot play any more video games, and you have nowhere to live. Oops. Okay, so now you're hooked. So, why are there so many subscription services anyways? Well, let's imagine you make a chair that never breaks and is the best chair in the world. You make the chair very expensive, and eventually you are very rich. Your chair becomes the only chair that anyone buys, because why buy a chair that might last for a few years when they can never have to buy a chair again? The problem is, everyone stops buying your chair because why would they buy it when their chair will last generations and they already have enough chairs? Now, there are many other ways to get around this, but one thing you can do is make your chairs into a subscription service. Now, if there are no other chair makers, you can make the price pretty high for a chair subscription service. If anyone tries to sell their chairs, even if they lasted forever, it would cost you hundreds of dollars just for one chair, when the $10 a month chair is sitting right there. With many different colors and styles at your disposal for just $10 a month, this is steal, and you can trade in your chair for another style or color whenever you want. Also, you, the chair subscription maker, can sit tight, as you know that next month your company will be earning roughly $100,000 a month, because just 10,000 people own your subscription service. Just 10,000. Comparing this to Netflix, with 4.4 million subscribers charging $15.49 a month for just the basic subscription, assuming that nobody else is premium, Netflix is making $68 million a month and a total of $800 million a year. This is fantastic for Netflix stock, as they know they will be getting $800 million a year, so investors will know they'll be making a good amount of money every year. A lot of people consider Netflix to be the same as their water bill, as they simply will not cancel it. These subscription services follow the same model, where they price their service so low that it is a no-brainer to purchase it. Also, because it's so low, they eliminate all of the competition with these deals, and then afterwards, they can make the price a lot higher after people become almost dependent on it, and too dependent to cancel it. In the end, maybe we should just let go of ownership and comply and subscribe to all the subscription services that we need. But there is one subscription service that is free. That's right, this channel. It's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Thanks for watching.